action now. Wilson. Swings this in for Cohen. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go play action with Wilson.
Fuck, I pressed the wrong button.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And Charles, you think about this offense, it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench, just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is a Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl?
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe
Great
not
kick.
1 extra yard. The starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Hell. God, I don't know. It's air, bro.
Some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Play clock at 4. We're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for Trey Sermon.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
And now they'll throw with Lance.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They they get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners steering up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if it got turned into points.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he can't find a receiver. He's brought down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, that's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Wilson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Wilson going to throw for it. And he is not going to make it. They stop it up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Sermon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 6-0 our score after 1. Second and 12. Throwing now is Lance. And his pass incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Lance to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Room to run past midfield. They'll take this to the other
Oh,
side.
Lord.
Going out of bounds. Throwing the side of the scoreboard. It's Chelsea who gave the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the draw is Sermon. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. There's a guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking. Drive brewing right here.
Carry here for Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lance. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Akeem Hicks in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Lance. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. On the move to his left. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well. Protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I'll tell you what, the guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first half of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level, and not of that age. But I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
No.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. No doubt about it. You're stuck with me in this booth.
Oh, bad.
Miles away and
Wow.
smiling and happy. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. To throw, it's Lance. Drops this one down to Sermon. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of 40.
You know, an old defender, we got to give credit where credit's due. That was a smart play call right there on 3rd and 4. They didn't need to do too much. Just let their guy get out there and sit down in the zone. And they hit him for the completion for the first down.
Sermon now on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 40-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Lance looking to throw it. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it. But it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the 2nd quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. set to get this drive underway. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Yeah.
All the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now it's Sermon. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. It definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Lance, a give now to Sermon. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
There's a pass swung out left to his running back. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was nothing to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Lance now to throw. He'll buy some time. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe making a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Now he's forced out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. These 2 teams had met up in Seattle earlier in the year. The Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Santa Clara would give them the season series.
Yeah.
Quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Robertson. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Well, there's Lockett pulling in a tough grab.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Throwing again here, Wilson. And that throw behind his man, he missed it, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 32. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. Open man as Eskridge has complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Going for it all. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. A flag down. Let's see if this will stand. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Wilson. And just not enough on the throw there.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
That's taken in by Eskridge, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Throwing is Wilson.
Now in
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
shit. Give you a chance to win the game.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone.
That's not going to win the game. Give you a chance. That's not going to be a win game.
On 2nd and 7.
Oh my God, that ain't going to
This one to use check. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Off of play action, here's Lance. And got his man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Even though this offense doesn't have a single player to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back
They don't want to run the ball. That ain't going to win the game.
You've got them rocked on their heels.
The officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And he's up in the Seattle territory. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Seahawks are going to have a short field here as they take over right at the 50. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because
Here.
here we are in December.
Hey, your chance to win the game.
Maybe for his own sake,
You want to
after the
get
game,
cute.
he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Trying to give you a chance to win the game. You want to get cute.
Elsewhere and find an open target. The coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Bullshit. Give me a chance. You want to get cute.
Hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletion.
Trying to give you a fucking chance.
That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Right. I was trying to give you a chance and we I'm fucking around trying to give you a chance. Could have been put you away. Trying to give you a chance.
And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now you gotta go scope. You gotta go scope.
The Niners are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum.
You gotta go scope now.
That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call.
Threw the ball right to you. You gotta go scope.
You have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This to the inside, it's Sermon. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. The Lance going to throw.
Ooh.
That'll be complete to Sermon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Oh my God.
Back to throw.
Do that.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And that'll wind up moving the chains.
That was a catch.
The tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 32-yard line.
I wouldn't expect you to go long.
Where you lean on your stars, get the ball to an open space, let them do what they do.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 27. And the Seahawks have just about sewn up this football
Trying to
game.
get cute.
We talk
Told you
about
about getting
making
cute.
plays. That is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 9. It's a big play there for Seattle.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. And he's got it. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Flushed out right. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they foul on the try for 2.
That's the first time I ever seen somebody stay disciplined right there. That's the first time I ever seen somebody ever stay disciplined. Anybody else would have died. Anybody else would have died.
More so around the goal line.
I think so. Anytime it's short yardage, anytime you can go ahead and keep the ball in the hands of the quarterback.
That's about to say.
You go ahead and do that rather than risk a handoff or a pitch.
That was good. Because I knew I probably would have even dived on that.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the
Yeah.
17-yard line.
99% of people would have dove. You probably the only person I ever seen have not did that, not dove. That was good discipline right there.
The San Francisco
Bad rules.
offense ready to start their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
Where y'all from?
What has happened during the game in this sequence here?
Where you from?
Intercepted, and that should do it.
Oh, you from?
Picked off right around the
Oh.
43. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
We're gonna split up.
And they take a knee. So the victory here for
GG's.
Seattle, and they did it.